Hello, everyone. It's me, Andrew. Let me adjust this a little bit. It's been a day. It's been a couple days, y'all. We're still in the middle of the move, which is kind of all consuming right now, but we're still getting some stuff done. If you did not see last night's live, we had a very special announcement where we shared the news about our Meet Our Creative Community Day, which is a reveal day for kits, which is happening in March, which is coming up soon. And basically, the concept of it is that you make something or you make many things using a kit and you share it in the AG, the Allegory Gallery Design Challenge group. And yeah, it'll be a great big celebration of all things AG kit related. So that we released that to yesterday. We also showed some of the things that we made in our workshop that we had over the weekend. We worked with April Wood, who is an amazing artist based out of the Baltimore area. We took a natural object casting class and had a lot of fun. We made a lot of bronze things. William focused on botanicals, and I focused on creepy baby dolls because, of course. And yeah, so I see a couple people have tuned in. If you're watching, please say hello. Maybe say where you're tuning in from. And if you could be so kind as to like and share. I had to run here, y'all. So I'm a little bit winded. Let me see. William says, hello, everyone. I'm filming the Saturday morning tutorial with Jen. How's everybody doing? If you're here, please say hi in the comments. Suzanne is here. Hi, Suzanne. Let's see who else is here. Susan's here, our neighbor. Hello. Cheryl's watching. Hello. Vanessa's watching. Hi there. So we've been busy. Norma's here. She says, hi, Andrew and William, tuning in from the beautiful horse country of central Kentucky. Awesome. Pamela's watching. She says, hi, Andrew. Hi, William. I don't know if I'm watching from Facebook or YouTube. It says that you're watching from YouTube. And William shared the link to the blog post with all the details about how to participate in our Meet Your Creative Community Day. So if you're like, I don't know, I didn't see last night, I don't know what you're talking about, you can always visit this blog link and it will take you to more information about all the festivities on that day. We're super excited about that. Let's see who else is watching. Sandra's watching. Hello. Amanda's watching. Hi there, Amanda. William says, I would, but I can't add photos to the comments here. Oh, darn. Oh, they're talking about a sneak peek of Jen's project that she's working on at the cottage right now. I actually ran into Jen. Usually we don't see each other, but today, because I was like working right up until the last second, we ran and our ships crossed in the night at Star Cottage Studio, and we got to talk. So that was nice and catch up. Which wasn't we didn't get to talk very long, so it's like, okay, I gotta go. Pamela's watching from Colorado. William says, thanks for being here, everyone. You're going to love these pieces by Andrew. I just know it because I do. Susan's watching. Hey, Susan. All right. So, as William alluded, I have some pendants for y'all tonight. I've been working on these for the past couple weeks whenever I can. I've actually been working on them for much longer. William did the base layers of these, and then I prepped them and got them ready for the drawings. Um, each of the drawings is done one at a time, and they're done in a way that you know you never know. It's kind of a surprise when you put them in the kiln. So when they come out, so um, I'm super pleased. I think they all turned out. I only had one casualty, and I'll show you that. Let's see, since I got my wonderful box of AG goodies today, looking forward to do some creative work tomorrow. Oh, fun. Good. William says, if you're watching here on YouTube, please hit the thumbs up. I'm only seeing 4, and I'm one of them. Yeah, hit that thumbs up. Carmen's watching. Hi, Carmen. How are you all doing? Are you having a good start to your week so far? We've been burning the candle at both ends. Let me tell you, we were at the cottage or at this shop until probably 4 o'clock this morning, um, taking stuff down, moving things, boxing things. It, it's real, y'all. The move is real. It kind of is sinking in now because you can actually start um, seeing everything happen. So, um, yeah, it's kind of setting in. It's kind of bittersweet. We love Ligonier, and it's where we started our business, and we have enjoyed, for the most part, our time here in Ligonier, serving the Ligonier and surrounding area community as their local bead store for the past 12 plus years. And so, even though we are transitioning our space to Johnstown, where we own the building, and it makes a little bit more financial sense for us to stop paying rent, we are, it's pretty amazing. William had this moment where he's like, all of the keys on my key ring now are for things that I own. And it was kind of a profound moment for us because, I never thought that would happen. I had kind of always thought that we would be renting or whatever. And it's pretty wild to think that um, in the time that we've had our business, we've grown, and we've gotten 2 buildings, 1 building, actually 3 buildings if you count our house, which I'm streaming from right now. But we've also got the cottage, and we also have the Johnstown building. So it's pretty amazing for us. And I had always thought that we would be in Ligonier forever, the store. But I'm kind of excited about the new possibilities and prospects. It Moving is very tiring, both physically, mentally, and emotionally. But I think I hope William agrees with this. This has probably been one of our smoothest moves yet, so far. And part of that, I think, is because we're just so excited about the possibilities that are ahead of us. So we're really looking forward to it. And we hope all of you out there are very excited about it. I'm busted up tired, but I am still excited. So, we have a lot of projects in the works. We have a lot of little secret projects that we're in collaboration with some other artists, and we're going to reveal those details coming up pretty soon. But yeah, lots of wonderful things in the works. If you are in the area this Saturday, I have a show that I'm going to be a part of. It's at the Manos Gallery in Tarentum, and that's going to be opening on March 2nd, Saturday, March 2nd. and we're going to yeah, we're going to be there for the opening. Hopefully, we'll have a little bit of time um, to take some videos and stuff while we're there because I forgot to do that. Um, and also today, I sent some pieces off to another show. That show is opening in the middle of the month at the Silver Fern Gallery in Cookeville, Tennessee. So if you are around there, I'm a part of the Queerphoria Volume 3 show. It's their first in-person exhibition, and it's called Transformations, and that opens I believe on the 15th or the 16th. I'm not quite 100% sure, but that's at the Silver Fern Gallery. Um, and that is in Cookeville, Tennessee. So if you're around those parts, check it out. I don't know if we're going to make it down for the opening for that. It's a little bit of a stretch. It's a little bit further of a drive for us, but you never know. You never know. I see a couple more folks have tuned in. Let's see. Oh my, lots of comments. Susan says our high temperature today was 82. Yeah, it was beautiful today. It was sunny. Well, actually, it was rainy the first part. And then around 1 or 2, the sun came out for us and it was warm. I had my big heavy coat on and I was burning up. So she says 82 tomorrow morning, low temperature forecast is 25. What a wild ride. Yeah, that has not been great for my head. My human barometer face is not super happy about that, but you know what? We're making do. Um, Pamela says, Susan, we got snow this morning and colder temperatures. So it's moving across. Susan says, oh my, spring flowers are starting to come up too. Yes, we have lots and lots of spring flowers coming up as well. And we have been so busy that I haven't had a chance to take any pictures this year. Susan's taking a peek over on YouTube. Usually Susan watches on Facebook. So how is it? What do you think? It's a little bit different, right? Sometimes the quality on YouTube is a little bit better. And you can kind of you can't fast forward on a live, but you can rewind on a live. Sandra says that's a beautiful moment. Yeah, I think it was a really profound moment for both of us. Realizing, it's one of those milestone moments. So for as sad as we are to close the store, because this is where we got our start, and even though we're excited about the future, it is a little bit bittersweet because it's just different, it's change, and it's you can feel both happy and a little bit sad at the same time. So yeah, but it was a wonderful, profound kind of milestone moment where we're realizing that we're actualizing our dreams and making them happen in a very real and impactful way. So I think that's pretty cool. Susan said, I had a good checkup at my retina doctor this morning. Very happy about that. That's awesome. Good news indeed. Lena says, wow, I was just sitting here with no picture or sound. Hello. Well, we're here now. So I don't know what that was about. Cindy's watching. Hi, Cindy. Sandy says, so happy that good things are happening for you. Thanks. I love this quote by Oprah where she says that luck is opportunity meeting preparation. And I definitely feel that because, I think I am a lucky person, but I also think that we've been working really hard for a long time. and we're finally coming into it, you know? It's those opportunities are starting to line up. Oh, also, if you want, or if you're in England, I'm going to be also in another show in the middle of March, um, at the Ferris Festival in Hereford, a part of the Society of Inclusive Blacksmiths show. So 3 shows in March. 3 shows in March. I went from no shows for about a decade to 3 shows in 1 month. So that's pretty wild for me. But I'm excited that my work is getting out there and is being seen. It's really an honor to be able to do this. And part of the reason why we can do this is because of all of you out there. Um, so thank you for empowering me to do that. Amanda says we had 2 wild thunderstorms with lots of lightning. Oh no! Hopefully everybody's okay. Um, Cindy says, I love watching you all on YouTube. Oh, great. Susan says, looking good. You know, maybe it's good to be on Facebook where it's a little bit like out of focus, and then, um, you know, I look more youthful. I don't know. Lots of folks saying hi to one another. And Cindy says, that's wonderful. Thank you. Carmen says, that's awesome. Thank you. Little by little, y'all. All right. So we've got a busy night ahead. So I don't want to prolong things too much. However, I did want to mention that on top of announcing the Meet Your Creative Community Day yesterday and showing the bronze pieces yesterday, we did also show some earrings from Kelly Russell. Many thanks to all of you who purchased some. She was so excited to hear the good news that some of her pieces had sold last night. She was having a rough day, so it was nice for her to get some good news. So thank you to everybody who got some earrings last night. That was really wonderful. So she was delighted to hear that. And we also showed some size 8 seed beads. So if you are interested in seed beading and particularly in size 8 seed beads, check that out from last night. I was going to show more seed beads tonight, but I finished these pendants up. So I wanted to show these to you before we list them on the website. And the reason why is you're our hashtag AG Bead fam, and we want to give you all first crack at these. Y'all are longtime supporters. Some of you are newer to us, but a lot of you have been with me since before we even have the store. So William says, Kelly was crazy excited. Carmen says, I missed it. Will they be available? The earrings or the seed beads? If you would like, you can always watch the replay of the live from last night, and you can make claims. You know, it's the day after, so some things have already been snapped up because it's first come, first serve. But there are a lot of things still available. So check those out if you'd like. And yeah, you should have a lot of stuff left over. So yeah. Carmen said the earrings. Yeah, about half of them sold. So check those out. I want to say that the latter half of them sold better than the first half. So I don't know why. You never know why. So check those out. All right. So what else do we have? Um, a lot of stuff, and mostly that stuff involves the move. It's a big project, and we're still in the middle of it. So just beware. Just I shouldn't say beware, but be aware. Be aware, not beware, but be aware be aware that because of the move, shipping has slowed dramatically. Barb is still out of town until the beginning of March. So William has been going to the cottage and working on packages and getting stuff out. But we desperately need to get the cottage packed up, and or not the cottage, the storefront in Ligonier packed up and moved out. Otherwise, our landlord and the tenant that's moving in is going to be unhappy with us. So just be aware that there are some delays. Don't worry, don't fret. We did not forget you all. It's just going a little bit slower than usual, but not terribly, because some of y'all are getting packages. We're shipping stuff every single day, so things are going out every single day. So yeah, we're getting stuff out, even though it's not as quick as we'd like, because we don't have as much time. um you know, we're doing our best, and we appreciate all of you out there for your patience and understanding, your love, and your support. I see a couple more folks have tuned in. Diana's watching. You know, I can't figure out how to do Instagram. I forgot about our Instagram friends. I'm sorry. Um, so I don't know if William can get the Instagram feed going, but I don't know how to do that. So sorry, Instagram friends. Folks are saying hi to Diane. DominionMovement.org said hello. Hello there. DominionMovement.org says, I wonder what is coming to the spot where AG was in Ligonier. It's going to be the tattoo shop that was next door. They're going to move over. I don't know what's moving into their old spot. We had some ideas, but I don't think that's happening. So, it's kind of like musical chairs. If you're in town long enough, all the shops kind of like move around, and it's kind of I don't know. It's kind of like that. I don't know if you all remember that game SimCity, maybe not SimCity, Sims, where like people are walking and you have to like build a house and stuff. It's kind of like that. It's kind of funny how true to life that is. Anyways, so all right, before we lose too many more people, I'm going to flip the screen around, and then that way we can get this show on the road. Be sure to like and share these posts if they if they bring you entertainment in your life or joy or whatever. Then help boost our signal and empower us to keep going. All right. So I'm going to flip this around. You're going to see the ceiling. And yeah. All right. Let's do this. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the blankie down because it makes a better background, I think. And I'm going to put this to color correct. I'm going to put this so you know how big things are. And I'm going to put this up. And it says how to claim. So if you have not claimed with us before, this is how you play along. You will send us an email at info@allegorygallery.com. Put the lot number in the subject line. and it's on a first come, first serve basis. If you claim something, you are agreeing to purchase it. So just be mindful of that. Um, so no take backsies, because we've had that before where sometimes people will claim like 100 things and we get so excited and then they put back 99 things and then we have the deep sadness. So don't make us have the deep sadness. We're going to trust you all. It's an honor system. So yeah. All right. The other thing is if you have changed your address or you're somewhere else, or if you have not placed an order with us before, please include your shipping address. That's how we send stuff to you. So if you put down the wrong shipping address, then your package may be delayed in getting to you. We just had somebody do that, unfortunately, and they were very upset that their package did not arrive. And then when we finally figured it out, they had put down the wrong address. So please, please, please make sure to put down your current shipping address. And that will also allow us to charge shipping or for sales tax if you're in the state of Pennsylvania, because we are required by Pennsylvania law to collect sales tax as a merchant. All right. I think that's it. Did I miss anything? I don't know. All right. We did have a bunch of folks watching and then it dropped. We were up to like 32 and now it's down to 15. So maybe they were tuning in to watch William. I don't know. All right. I do have to share one casualty our, um, from my uh, pendants tonight. And one thing I will say is that today it was a little bit overcast when I was finishing these up, and also dark when I really finished the last ones up. So I'm going to put another coat of clear, and that's going to boost up the darks. So just keep that in mind. They're going to be a little bit darker in real life. But this one, sometimes enameling, I feel like enamel is kind of a fickle thing where no matter how many pieces you make, no matter how many things you do, there's always one that there's something up. And this is the one. So if you can't see, there are little pits in that. So I can't really sell that. Um, so unfortunately, this one is going to go into the mistakes pile. In theory, I could maybe patch it, but in my experience, what ends up happening is you spend more time trying to repair something than just making another one. Um, so yeah, so I'm just gonna make another one. All right. So who's ready? I'm ready. Right. So this is for EP Enamel Pendant 1. It's $38. These include my original drawings. These are all hand done, one at a time. This isn't a decal. This is not a photo transfer. They're all done. So these kind of play off of my Noble Creature collection, if you did not know. And like I said, they're going to be a little bit darker when you get them. So this one is EP1. It's $38. This is enamel on copper with graphite and metallic pigments. And this is a little warrior bunny. And on the back, it says Amor. It says this. And it means love conquers all. And so there you go. And it's signed and dated. And this, sometimes the text, depending on how the heat of it and stuff, it can sometimes lose that definition. So, Yeah, so I'm going to add another coat of UV on top of this. This is done with vitreous enamel. So vitreous enamel, there's two types of enamel. There's what's called cold enamel, which is basically a resin. And then there's vitreous enamel, which is done in a kiln. And so these were all done in a kiln. It's copper um, that has layers of powdered glass that's heated up, and the glass fuses to the surface of the copper. And then on top of that, then I do some processes to um, get the surface ready. And then I draw on these one at a time. And I really like it. It allows me to connect my drawing with my jewelry, um, my kind of more illustrative narrative work. It allows me to connect kind of all the dots. So this piece is EP1 $38. All right. So if you're interested in that, send us an email at info@allegorygallery.com. All right. So there you go. And like I said, this will be a wee bit darker when you get it. So up next is EP2. This is also $38. This is a smaller size. And it's a B. So I learned how to do this technique with Barbara McFadden at Aeromont. I had previously taken a workshop with um, Corey Drew out of, they're going to Kent in Ohio right now, Kent State. But they were an artist in residence at Contemporary Craft, and so he kind of did. They call it a craft and draft, and so that's the first time I kind of experimented with this. And then when I was down in Aeromont taking a workshop, I got to work with Barbara McFadden, who's a very, very talented craftsperson and artist. And she showed me all the ins and outs and tips and tricks. And I'm just barely scratching the surface. So this is EP2. And on the back it says Amour et Mel, which is love and honey. What do y'all think? And the gold, I love the gold. The gold will pop out even more later. So this is EP2, $38. Sometimes when you have a shiny surface, it's hard to show it because there's are a glare or a reflection. But yeah, so this is EP2, $38. And if you're interested in these pendants, just send us an email at info@allegorygallery.com. Let me see if this is up. I was going to try to tell you as we go if any of them get claimed. So there's this one. All right. So up next is EP3. This one's also $38. This is an owl friend. And I think this one turned out really nice. I like it. And then it's ad astra per aspera, which means uh, from adversity to the stars, which apparently is, when I looked it up, they use it in Star Trek. So I kind of thought that was nice. This owl is gazing up at the stars and is sovereign of their own reality, in control. This is EP3 and it's $38. All right. So, are you all enjoying these? I hope you all are liking these. I worked really hard on these. The goal is to pay back the trip or that we just took. You know, thankfully we had the support of all of you out there, and that covered tuition. But I still have to pay back the housing and stuff like that, and food and travel. You know, things like that. All right, so here's little bunny friend. And this is EP for $38. And there's this. And this one, I came, I saw, I conquered. The bunnies are bloodthirsty. All right, I'll put this down for a second. You know, I realize that some people may not be into the quotes, but I thought it adds a nice extra little layer. Um, you know, sometimes the backs of things are kind of like an afterthought. And I definitely am guilty of that. So it's a nice way to kind of do that. All right. Lennis said they're great. Thank you, Lennis. All right. So we're going to move up a size. And this one's the only one in this size. And this is EP5, $42. And it's this little battle cat. And this one's also got a little crown. And this is, I like the quotes. These are all in Latin. I hope I put that right. Let me put this. I'm not going to say it though. I'm just going to show you. And because my Latin's rusty. So this means I think, therefore I am. And this cat. It thinks, therefore it is. All right. So that's EP5. That's $42. Enameled copper. I am going to do another layer on top just for an added extra protection. But that's not going to, it's going to make them just a wee bit darker. The dark's darker. All right. So this is EP6. This is $48. And these are kind of hard because they're small, you know. It's easy to do larger pieces, but it's kind of more work sometimes to do smaller pieces because of the scale. So this one means fortune favors the bold. It's this little foxy kind of some kind of canine friend. And that's this one. Let me see if I can turn a light on so it gets a little bit better of a, you see it a little bit better. I don't know if that will make it worse though. All right, so there's that. EP6, $48. All right, let's move on to the next one. This is EP7, $48. And it's this one, little bird friend, ready for battle. And if you're on our Patreon, I'm going to upload some of the tests that I did. This one I did it in the gold for the lettering. Now the gold, sometimes it's a little bit, it spreads. I don't know why, but it spreads a little bit. So that's why this is a little bit, the lettering is a little bit more chunky. And this means from sunrise to sunset. Susan says, "Ooh, I love that battle cat." Thanks. I appreciate that. It's always nice when people appreciate the work that you make. So thank you all. All right. So there's this one. And as I said earlier, if you're interested in claiming this, send us an email at info@allegorygallery.com. All right. So up next, oh, I really like this one. This is EP8, also $48. It's this rabbit, a little chunky rabbit. And on the back, it says, actions, not words. And you have this one. And once I put the top coat on top, the gold is going to even look more gold, believe it or not. Hello.
Hello.
Did you have to hitchhike?
Yeah. Took me a while to get here. I had to hike up my pants, throw out my thumb.
Uh-oh.
Show a little skin. No.
Uh-oh.
Jen drove me home.
That's nice. That was quick.
Yeah, she did a quick one.
Nice.
I told her I need a quick one tonight because we got work to do.
Right. So this is EP9. And this is an owl friend.
How's everybody liking these?
I don't know. We whenever I'm on it drops to like 14 people, and then I'm like, well,
They don't want to watch you?
no.
Oh.
They're like, we want William. Show us William's face.
I don't think that's what they say.
I think so. Right. So this owl friend, it dropped again.
That's because I'm here talking.
Nah. So this is what is this? I have to Google this because my brain doesn't work anymore. Something is power. Knowledge is power. Is that? Knowledge is power. Some of this stuff comes back. So all the owls are, I tried to make like wisdom quotes or knowledge quotes. And then they're like the owls.
You priced these really good.
Thanks. I want to sell them so I can make some money to pay some bills. We're gonna be truth telling. All right. Up next. Oh, this one's cute. I didn't know if I was gonna like this one or not. This is EP10, and this is this one. It's a little squirrel friend, battle squirrel. Diane said, "That's such a pretty purple. Thank you." Susan says, "I started learning Latin in kindergarten." You know, I took Latin in high school, but and it was so good in high school because for like SATs and stuff, once you learn a lot of the Latin roots, then you pretty much know all the words in the dictionary, or you can kind of figure it out, you know. And usually you're like maybe 90% right, unless it's like Germanic based. And then you know, if it's then hopefully you have multiple choice, and then you can narrow it down. But anyway, so this squirrel friend is that's semper. That's always right. Semper
Always.
ad from Meloria. Always towards better things. So there you go. Always towards better things. Like a nut. It's hungry for a nut, an acorn. It's going to feast on it. All right. So that's EP10. And there you go. All right. So up next, Susan had a very Renaissance style owl. Thanks. Is EP11.
These came out so good.
Thanks.
I didn't even get to see all these before he left, y'all.
All right. And this is another foxy friend. Or it could be a coyote if you want. See, foxes are kind of hard because if you don't have color, then sometimes it will look not like
what
it.
Dog-like creature is this?
Correct. And this one says this.
We don't have you on Instagram either, do we?
No, that's probably one of the reasons why. And it says to dare is to do. That fox is going to dare. It's going to dare you. So dare to give me a home. And don't make me homeless, everybody. I want a home. Oh, well, go away.
Oh.
Kick it in the face.
Oh. Poor little foxy coyote wolf
thing. Oh, wow. I should be more careful. It just shows you how sturdy they are. All right. So this is EP12, $48. Here's this little owl warrior friend. And I tried to do a little bit of mica in the background to make it shiny, but it only is real subtle, so you can hardly see it. So there's this owl friend. It's staring at you. It's looking at y'all. All right. And this one says, and sometimes the text, because of the way it's fired, comes out a little bit lighter. So that's just what happens. It says dare to know. So this owl is daring you to know. All right. So it's EP12. There you go. Up next is EP13. I really like this one. This is another owl friend. This one has the stars in the background. Battle one. These might not be for everybody. I realized. I'm like, how many people are going to want battle animals?
I like them.
I like them too.
I want battle animals.
There's a guy at Picosin who's teaching a workshop on how to make armor for cats. And I was like going to apply to become a studio apprentice so that I can learn to make armor for cats. Then I have to be gone for like a month. So
yeah, maybe not. This is or maybe.
This one is knowledge and truth. I know Veritas, y'all. Anne's watching. Hello, Anne. She says, I miss them. Don't worry, nobody's claimed any, so it's wide open.
One's been claimed.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Which one, the cat?
5.
Which one's 5? Yeah, the cat. I'm just going to do cats all the time.
Nothing but cats in this channel.
The cat channel. Sorry, dog people. This is EP14. It's $48, and it's a unicorn. I was gonna make this a battle unicorn, but then I was like, I just want to have a pretty unicorn with a golden horn. Susan, sometimes depending on the artist, but not you, Andrew, foxes look kind of like felines. I could see that. All right, here's this one. Unicorn. There is this really wonderful anthology called Unicorns versus Zombies. And then there are like all these stories that like compare and contrast zombies and unicorns. And so sometimes like the unicorns are like warrior unicorns and they like gore people with their horns. And then the zombies are like nice and friendly. So, gotta be different or something. And this one is this one. Something and something. I probably should have wrote all this down beforehand. Oh wow. So this one means brave and faithful. Lennis says easier to tell a fox from the size since the face is leaner. Head on is difficult. This is bravery and faithfully. I think. Who can Google the fastest? Bravely, and faithfully. So there you go. This unicorn is going to tell you what's what. And then I tried to do something different. I was kind of getting bored with the plain background, so I started doing some little extra in the back. So I don't know if that makes it too cluttered, but I like it. I don't know. I'm on the fence about if I like the background detail or if I like them plain, because I kind of like the plain color. So we'll see. All right. I'm going to motor through these because we got to move some more and eat something. Maybe that's also why I'm so I'm going to pitch this in the trash. I don't know.
That's the one I recommended making. You don't like that? A little possum buddy? That's one of my favorite ones, the whole thing.
Thanks. Well, everybody's different. So there you go.
He's like, it almost got thrown away.
Carpe noctem.
Seize the night.
Correct. Because they come out at the nighttime.
They do.
So this one he or she is
like
gonna go out into the night and get
How
some.
can you not love a little battle possum?
I thought it was cute, but well. Go away, little homely.
Oh.
Let me I'm not watching that allegory channel. They're shaming the animals.
Oh.
All right, this one's EP16, also $48. This one, Majestic. Y'all like that? Majestic?
Majestic.
And this is Possum is awesome.
I think so too.
What is more awesome, possum or blue heron? We saw one of these flying yesterday, the day before,
on the way home,
and it was more majestic. It was more awesome.
Even more.
I was like, I want to live by water so that I can have
I used to see them a lot.
This one.
Meliora.
Isn't
Meliora.
What is that?
Meliora.
I just looked all of these things up within the.
It's not like you've been getting a ton of sleep lately, though.
No, not really. Towards better things. Didn't we have another one of these? This is always towards better things. This is just towards better thing.
Once in a while, not always.
Yeah,
When you feel
well,
like it.
it's ruling the roost. They don't give a care. Bite. Who? Little possum with amethyst. Yeah, that would be nice. All right, the last one, because I can't count, is EP17. Another battle owl. And this one's a big one.
The big one.
It's got very fancy. What do you think about that? It's got feather headdress, wing headdress. It's like double stuff fancy. All right. And that says this.
I didn't take Latin at all. I wanted to. My friend in college was studying both Latin and mathematics, which I thought was insane.
What does this say? I can't read.
Wise is he who looks ahead.
Oh, there you go. This owl. Oh,
wise owl.
Wise. What is it?
Wise that looks ahead.
There you go.
Prospectus.
Suzanne says knowledge and prosper. And it says I have to go back and see which is my favorite. Well, here I'll line them up. You'll get overview. Normally I don't do this, but the bags are downstairs and I just finished running up and down the stair.
I can run down and get your bags. I'll be right back.
William's like, I'll do it. Oh. He's like, this is painful to watch. So, they've stormed the castle. Where is it? 13. What is that? And it goes here. So hopefully you all are doing well out there and you are having a good start to your week so far. We've been moving, getting stuff ready for shows, some exhibitions that I'm in. And that's been exciting, I think. I feel accomplished. Like I think I did a good job. I know I joke around about stuff sometimes, but I feel like these are successful. You know. So here they are in all their glory. Whatever that means. And there's one more. We'll put this one like this. So here they are. And then this one is the busted one. So don't look at the busted one. So that's what I made, y'all.
You worked hard on those. They look good.
I think so. The one night when we were in Baltimore, I was in the closet working away because I couldn't sleep. And
he closed the closet door so I could sleep. And then he's in the closet with the light on, working on enameling.
Susan said, don't mess with the owl. The owl has pock marks. Look. You never know. I always say that whenever I do enameling, there's always one that gets messed up. Always. It's like the rule.
You tried tests before that, so it wouldn't happen.
I know. I had to because it's been a minute since I've done this, so I had to remember how to do this. And I took notes, but I couldn't find the notes. So I went and looked things up, and then that was wrong. And so I did a bunch of tests, and it's interesting to see what worked.
You had to have the kiln higher than I thought you were going to.
I did that so that it would they're in there less time, so it doesn't burn out the detail. So there's that. All right. I'm not going to turn this around. I'm going to go and continue to pack stuff up.
Lots of packing to do tonight.
Hopefully you all liked this. And I'll see you later. See ya.
Bye, everybody.